to 70 Days of Prayer. Of course, on my channel, Inspiration, Influence, and Income. And I'm your host, Danielle Winningham. And if I tell you that since I said, hey, Audrey, hey, Mina Derry, that we were going to do 70 Days of Prayer, there have been so many issues that popped up. But I said, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pushing. Woke up this morning, said I'm going to go live at 7. I have 3 phones and an iPad. Good morning, Cassandra. Good morning, DeMarie. Hey, Marie. Hey, Liz. Hey, Boo. Hey, Dave. And every single one of them were dead. Let me tell you something. If you think that the enemy is not busy, I want you to think again. Can somebody just amen that? The minute that you say you're going to do something. Woke up yesterday and had this whole big rigmarole with the twins and had to jump up and do some stuff. Every time, good morning, Carissa, good morning, Tammy, good morning, Falash today, you say that I'm getting ready to do this to not only change my life, but to change some other people's lives, the enemy gets busy. So this morning, we're doing 70 Days of Prayer every day around 7-ish. Good morning, Trinette. Good morning, Grizelia. Hey, Lori. Welcome back, sis. So today we're going to pray for focus. Somebody just say, Lord, help me focus. Somebody just say, good morning, Judas Dessert. Hey, Wealth Chases Me. Lord, help me focus. And let me tell you why. Liz say, loud, help me focus. You are not the only one. When I talk to you and you like, Coach, I got this going on and that going on and this going on. It's everybody. Good morning, Sparkle Dreams. It is not just you. And so today we're not gonna just pray for focus. We're going to talk through it. Hey, Alana. Good morning, Katrina, Bonita. Because, hey, Alto V's. Because, like the word says, faith without works. Right? Good morning, Unruly Calls. Thanks for coming back, Lord. Good morning, Tamika. Faith without works. And so if you haven't shared the broadcast, make sure you share the broadcast. Invite your friends. 70 Days of Prayer. We're going to do this thing, whether the enemy is happy with it or not. But today, we're praying for focus. So I know for a fact that when it comes to focus, I am my own worst enemy. And let me tell you why. I have so many things that I want to do in my business. Especially, you guys know me. I'm excited to coach, right? I'm excited when I learn something new, and I'm excited to share it with the world and share it with my clients. And so I almost have to rein myself in. Or, good morning, Deborah, I'm going to put so much stuff out there that folks don't know what's next. So that's where I am right now. And praying for focus and to launch things in due season. You know, the word says, do not become weary. Do not become weary in well-doing. And so with me personally, and I know I'm not the only one that focuses from what we call shiny object syndrome. I know, Audrey, I saw you with one wig on one day and next day, you know, this is why we have to rein our brains in. As a matter of fact, I'm meeting with my team this morning because here's the thing. I don't want to lose anything. Amen. I want to execute. Good morning, Abina. Good morning, Kim. I want to execute, hey, Stacy, every idea that God gives me. But everybody look at your neighbor and say, hold up, neighbor. But there's a difference between done and done well. So not only am I praying for focus, but I'm also praying for patience. It's about to get deep in here. I don't know if everybody's ready. Not only am I praying for focus, but I'm praying for patience. For those of you that don't know, tomorrow night I'm hosting a free webinar. It is a free webinar on how to identify missing money in your life. Because here's another thing we do. We do a whole lot of being busy and not generating any revenue. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, ouch. We do a whole lot of being busy. Good morning, Lynn. But we ain't making no money that aligns with the busy. I talked to somebody on the phone yesterday. And she was talking about how hard it had been for her to make a discovery call with me. And finally, I gave up. I said, girl, let me know when you got time because, Coach ain't trying to chase nobody. And she said, well, Coach, I'm just so busy doing this, that, and the other. And the next thing I told her, I said, well, you must have a whole lot of money. Because if you're that busy that you can't sit still for a 15-minute call with me, then you must have a whole lot of money. Good morning, George. You must be super rich. Right? bit.ly/missingmoney18. bit.ly/missingmoney18. That's the link for tomorrow's webinar. I think it's at 7 p.m., but it tells you on the website. bit.ly/missingmoney18. It is a free webinar because a lot of you are doing a whole lot of being busy and you're really just busy being broke. Somebody, that was an ouch moment. If you're so busy that you can't even gather your thoughts, but you wake up in the morning and you call the bank and your bank account don't align with your busy, that is a big problem. When your bank account don't align with your busy, that's a big problem. So at some point you got to say to yourself, if I'm so busy, where's the revenue from all of that extra curricular activity that I'm taking? And if there is none, you got to do something different. So, number one, we're praying for focus this morning. bit.ly/missingmillions tomorrow night. Right, account sitting on Thursday. Account sitting on E, bank account on E, gas tank on E, and your energy is on E. You're out of energy. You're just out of everything. You done tapped yourself out and still don't have the money to cover your bills. That's a problem. So again, today we're praying for focus. So number one, to have the patience to do things in due season. Number two, something I've been telling my team lately, done and done correctly are two different things. Good morning, Kiana. Is everybody catching this? Done and done right are two different things. I don't want to just be, thank you, Thomas. I don't want to just be a coach. I want to be an amazing coach. I don't want to just teach a class. Good morning, Beverly. I want to teach an amazing class. So done versus done correctly sometimes means we need to focus on that one thing so that we can obtain this thing called mastery. Did y'all catch that? I talked to somebody on the phone yesterday. They said, yeah, I'm in a real estate class and I'm in a real estate class and I'm about to start selling insurance and I'm going to school for. Hold on, y'all. My phone rang and it knocked me offline. Oh, please. Hello?
Hi, good morning. Is Miss Sanya?
Yes.
Hi. This is Priya from Spanish Meadows again. I know I talked to you yesterday, and I know the night shift nurse must have talked to you about Deborah's GQ.
Right.
Okay. I was calling so I can get a consent from you that we can send her out to get the GQ placement.
Yeah, they said they was going to call me back and tell me where you're going to send her.
Oh, so she did tell you that. Okay, I wasn't sure because I need a consent.
Well, I need to know where you're gonna. I need to know where you're gonna send her. So that's. I think that's what the holdup was.
Where she's going to is going to be advanced diagnostics. It's like outpatient procedure. It's not a hospital. It's just a procedure that she's going to get it done and come back. But I don't have a date yet. Date and time. I'll tell you once I get it from them.
I give you the consent, but the last time I asked y'all to tell me, it may not have been you, may have been a hospital. But I said, tell me when she's going so I can meet her there. So I give you the consent, but you guys need to let me know when she's going so I can meet her there for the procedure.
Okay. Once I know, I'll call you and I'll let you know what time and where, the address and everything, okay?
All right.
All right, dear.
All right.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That's my mom. That's my mom's hospital. Sorry. Sorry, guys. That's life, baby. Sorry. Oh, please, baby. I had to get that one, baby. Yeah. So my mom's in the hospital and they need to move her. Well, she's in a rehab facility and they need to take her to get her feeding tube redone and they need to tell me where she gonna go before they take her anywhere. So sorry about that. And I got all these phones tied up on the internet. So whenever they call about whenever they call about my mama, baby, I answer the phone. Oh, please. Sorry about that. So guys, back to what I was saying was, done and done correctly are two different things. And in this season, not only do we need to, right, Monique? Not only do we need to make sure things are done, but we need to make sure they're done correctly. And I see too many people. Ain't that life, Kim? Ain't that life? And then when I talk about distractions, guys, when I talk about you're not the only one who's fighting through this or you're not the only caregiver, but if you don't figure all of that out, what's going to happen is you're going to devote your life to everybody but yourself. But the person is signed up for a real estate class. They was in a college class. They were going to sell life insurance. And at what point, and then they named 3 or 4 other things. They wanted to do fashion and they wanted to do this and they wanted to do that. At what point are you going to be the master at any of that? The next time you think you're going to open a daycare and a car wash and fried chicken at the same time, you need to ask yourself, at what point am I going to be the master of any of that? And because, hey, Seeds of Deliverance, and because you're not the master of it, that's why you're not generating any revenue. So tomorrow night, bit.ly. I know that's right, Shawana. Shawana said, Coach, if I could talk to my mom, I'll hang up on y'all. I know that's right. So tomorrow night, bit.ly/missingmoney18. Sign up. It's a free webinar. And we're going to talk about all of the ways that you're missing money. And that's one of them. Not only are you missing your focus by trying to be this jack of all trades and mastering nothing, but you're not giving yourself an opportunity to truly be great at one thing. When people come to me and say, hey, Coach, what kind of paperwork should I file for my business? I say that's not my area of expertise. Paperwork is not my area of expertise. As a business coach, how much paper you make is my area of expertise. See, I am great at helping you earn more money. That is what I do. That's my level of mastery. There's a book by There's a book by, who wrote 48 Laws of Power? What's his name? Whatever his name is that wrote the 48 Laws of Power. He also wrote a book called Mastery. I got to look his name up. But he also wrote a book called Mastery. And he talked about how, Robert Greene, there you go. I was going to say Robert Earl. And he talked about how Charles Darwin had to study with somebody in order to master his craft, and how we all have to study. How many of you are in business right now without a business expert on your team? How many of you are in business right now without some type of business advice that you're getting on a daily, weekly, monthly basis? And if you're in business and you're not getting that advice on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, how can you master the business of being in business? At some point, everybody needs a coach, a mentor, a sensei, somebody that keeps you from making those basic mistakes. So again, that's that focus. You know, are you going to do it, or are you going to do it right? That's a whole nother thing we got to pray against, because some of us are too concerned with doing it right that we never launch anything. Somebody say, ouch. That's that spirit of perfection. We're going to talk about that another day. That's a whole nother thing. Some of us are so busy trying to get it too right that we don't put nothing out there. And that's another problem. So we talked about, we're praying for focus today. Number one, you know, we have so many witty ideas, just the prayer to launch them in due season. Number two, making sure that we do it and do it right and not just check it off as done. Number three is life. Anybody in here amongst the living? Anybody in here got a parent that they're caring for, children that they're caring for, a husband or significant other? See, we can't control all of our distractions, but the ones that we can, we must. I couldn't control the hospital calling about my mom just now, right? But the ones that I can control, I must. And that means that I've got to have a level of discipline about myself, that when I can get things done, I need to get them done. Some of us waste a whole lot of time, y'all. We waste a lot of time in indecision. We waste a lot of time playing. We waste a lot of time donating our gifts and talents to other people. We waste a lot of time working in jobs that really can't afford us. Good morning, Regina. We waste a lot of time trying to figure out if, good morning, Damaris, we're going to get some help. We waste a lot of time. And I want to just let you know that for every day, good morning, TG Word Ministry, that you don't have your focus, you're losing time and you're losing money. Don't forget, free workshop tomorrow night. How you're missing money. bit.ly/missingmoney18. A lot of you think that by serving 3 or 4 different types of people, you're making more money. You're not. A lot of you think that, and you've misheard from people, that you need multiple streams of income. And so you're out there doing 2 and 3 multi-level marketing companies, or 2 and 3 different types of businesses, and you think you're making it money. You're not. I talked to a lady who was in 3 different multi-level marketing companies, and when I asked her how much money she made last month, she said $36. I'm not making fun of her, not talking bad about her, and I never tell you her name. But when I had these conversations with you guys, I like to push this information forward because a lot of you are in business right now and you're not really generating revenue in that business. You're not really making money in that business. And so when I come and say, hey, sign up for my $59 a week coaching program, you either say, I can't afford $59 a week. And who can't afford $59 a week if you're in business? That's a problem by itself. Or you say, and the reason you can't afford $59 a week, guys, is because you're not making any money in your business. At the point where you're a business owner and you can't go and generate, this is a true story. Some of y'all are going to get mad at me. I don't care. At the point that you're a business owner and you can't go and generate an extra $59 a week to get expert help to make more money, you have a bigger problem than you think. At the point that you're in America and you can't go and generate an extra $59 a week, you're the person that needs to be there the most. At the point where you say, I can't make $60 extra a week, living in a free commerce society, that's a problem. That's a major problem. And you can either address it now. Listen to what I'm saying. You can either address it now or be one of the women that's in my inbox once you've lost your job and you don't know what to do. Once you're going through a divorce and you don't know what to do. Once you done lost all your money and you don't know what to do. At some point, you've got to learn how to generate revenue. It's a mandatory lesson. And some of you are missing it because you don't have the focus. And even learning how to balance your life so that you can manage your business. Can I tell y'all a hard story? Can Coach tell y'all a hard story? If it's okay, say okay. I want to tell y'all a hard truth. I see so many women that the minute they start going through something in their life, the first thing they put out is their business. Oh, Uncle Leroy passed away. I'm going to have to step away from my business for a minute. Oh, Grandma Nellie, she passed away. I'm going to take a break from my business for a minute. Oh, my mother-in-law passed away. I got to step away from my business for a minute. These are the same women that get 3 days bereavement on their job and be back after 3 days working. When their mama die. When their daddy pass away. You're not hearing me. These are the same women that'll lose a child and be back at work in 3 days. Might come back early just to make sure stuff is handled. But the minute any small thing happens, that's what coaching does. Coaching helps keep you on track through the big stuff and the small stuff. I done seen women step away from their business because they had to get a tooth pulled. Oh, I'm gonna have to put this business down for a minute. I gotta get this root canal. Stop me when I'm lying, family. stop me when I'm lying. Oh, I gotta step away from this business for a minute. I stubbed my toe. You guys use any excuse to put your business down, not realizing that every time, good morning, Sherry, that you set this business down, it gets harder and harder to pick up, and the chances of you picking it up become less and less. So you got to say to yourself, what is it going to take for me to stop making excuses about why, not only why I'm not working in my business, but why am I not making money in my business? Hey, Chris Ann said, I love you, Coach. You so real. I mean, it's a true story. It's a true story. Some of y'all, if your job told you you couldn't even go to your kinfolk funeral, you wouldn't go. True story. Good morning, Miss Yoshi. Good morning, Perk Tutor. So you got to say to yourself, and I have a class starting on March 3rd called Monetize Everything. You've got to say to yourself, how long can I keep blessing the world with everything I'm doing for everybody else and not blessing myself? Lisa said, when you just tired of what you do, when you despise going to work, fulfillment no longer there, can you just lose passion for it? Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. You do lose passion for a job because it's not your job. The class starts March 3rd. It's virtual. It's a 10-week course. And if you commit to coaching for the year, you can get the class for only $59 a week, and you get additional classes with it. One class a quarter. We're going to talk about that tomorrow night. bit.ly/missingmoney18. You running around blessing the world, and your pockets are empty. Your bank account is empty. Your mind is empty. Your energy bank is empty. Your self-esteem is empty. Your confidence. Look at your neighbor and say, don't be empty. You run around blessing everybody else and leaving yourself on E. You're filling up everybody else's tanks. Your best friend tank. Your job tank. Your man tank. Your children tank. And you riding around here on fumes. And when your gas runs out, won't none of them play AAA for you. When your gas runs out, I want to see how many people come to your rescue. A lady inboxed me yesterday. She said, Coach, I'm in the hospital. I lost my car. I lost my house. Nobody's helping me. What do? I wanted to ask her. I'm still Coach, y'all. The first thing I wanted to ask her, hey, Nana, how are you, sis? Hey, mesothelioma, was, how did you reach me? Guys, is that a fair question? I don't know you. You're not my client. I don't see your name on my live streams. You going through. I get it. You at the bottom. See, this is why you need a village. This is why you need a community. This is why you need an affiliation. Don't reach out to me when you at the bottom. You wasn't paying or sowing seed into my coaching business when you had all of that stuff. So I really wanted to ask, good morning, Jay, where's your family? Where is everybody in your circle that you got all the way to me? I wanted to, but I really feel like when people are going through, that's not the type. That's not the time for that. So I didn't. I restrained myself. I helped her how I could. I gave her some advice. I gave her Good morning, Amoya. Some of my digital products. But I'm looking at my screen side eye. Cause I don't get how out of all the people in the world, you done run yourself into the hospital, and the very people you run yourself down chasing after ain't there for you. But it's a lot of, I didn't even ask her. You know another reason I didn't ask her? Because it's a lot of our story. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, amen. Say that's so true. How many of you have sowed seed after seed after seed in a job or an organization or and the minute you needed something from them, they were just not there. And so I didn't ask. I didn't ask the question. You know, I wanted to, but we've done it all before. Like Betty Rice say, don't laugh. You probably done the same thing too. It's just that you know me and I don't know you. We've done it. We've loaned out our last money, and when we needed some money, them same folks we gave our last to, they wouldn't give it to us. So I understood. I understood how she got there. And what I wanted her to understand was don't go there again. Y'all, I know y'all hear me. So we're gonna have a candid woman-to-woman conversation tomorrow night about why your money is missing. bit.ly/missingmoney18. Hey, listen, don't come if you're not ready for some toe-to-toe conversation. And some of you may be like, well, Coach, my money fine. If you ain't got $1 million in the bank, if you ain't got enough money in the bank that you never have to work again, your money is not fine. Because shit happens and money goes away. And that's the true story. Good morning, Aquana. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you must be there tomorrow night. bit.ly/missingmoney18. It's free. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you won't even come, even though it's free. Some of you not ready to change your life. You're not. And you're going to be the main ones in my inbox when the rubber hits the road, when stuff jumps off. You're going to be like, oh, goodness. Let me go see what Coach say. Because you did not prepare yourself. But it's time out, women. And even the Bible says to stop throwing your pearls to swine. Hello? Many of us have lost focus. Lisa, it's on the page. bit.ly/missingmoney18. And my email is yourgirlpower@hotmail.com. Many of us have lost focus on our own abundance because we're so busy sowing seed in bad ground. And that's an ouch. Because when you sow seed, and somebody put the link up on Periscope for me, please. bit.ly/missingmoney18. Thank you, Lanisha. When you sow seed in bad ground, nothing is ever going to grow. So you waiting on a crop because you paid your dues, bills. Don't look for no crop over there, baby. You looking for a harvest because you bailed your friend out of jail. Don't look for no harvest over there, baby. Stop sowing your seeds in bad ground and thinking that you're going to get a harvest. Be a good farmer. Look at your neighbor and say, be a good farmer. And it's a learned behavior. Good morning, Deandra. We have to learn the difference between bad ground and good ground. That's right, Aisha. We have to learn wisdom in our sowing. We've got to understand what it takes to be a good farmer. Y'all want to see my birthday boy? Come here. Y'all want to see my birthday boy? Come here, Tyler. Come here. Don't do that. Tyler turned 22 today. Yay. He won't come to the camera. Look, 22 years. Wow. I got a whole nother live stream about that. I got a whole nother live stream about that one, y'all. Because let me tell you something. No tea, no shade to no other mothers of no other race. But I raised a black man. And it's already scary with your children walking around in the world. But I raised one of the rarest of commodities. I raised, a commodity that is on the endangered species list, right? So every day is a celebration. Yeah, every day is a celebration. So, to all of you women who have sons and African-American sons. That's a whole nother video. We're going to talk about that later, y'all. That's a whole nother set of focus, right? But like I said, no tea, no shade. Everybody else can say whatever they want to say. And then when we say something, oh, that's racist. All mothers are. No, bro. All cultures' sons ain't in jail, and all culture sons not getting shot down in the street, and all culture sons are not killing each other, and all culture sons is not going through what we going to. So, I mean, yeah, I have respect for you as a parent. All parents, right? No, bit.ly/missingmoney18, Monique. All parents go through something, but this is different. It's truly different, baby. Babe, heat my coffee up for me. And add some to it. So, yeah, guys, listen to me. We need to expect distractions, but we also know that you just post some in there. That the enemy is the author of confusion. And so if we don't make and that's what you're going to have to do, Jay. You're going to have to unlearn in order to relearn. If we don't make a solid commitment, to powering through the distractions, we won't make it. We won't make it. So tomorrow night is at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sign up at bit.ly/missingmoney. We're going to have a real conversation about why women are not where they need to be and as it relates to their revenue. And a lot of it is distractions. A lot of it is we don't have the support. But there are some things that we can do differently to help us capitalize on our wealth. Anybody not signed up yet? And of course, if you're in UCU or the work study, you don't need to sign up. We're going to put the call information into your groups. Anybody not signed up yet? A real conversation about women and money tomorrow night, bit.ly/missingmoney18. Because the first thing you have to do is reshift. Hey, Anthony, reshift your mindset about creating revenue. If you don't get it, Monique, somebody will put the link in. Just go back on the chat and click on the link. Yep, that's my Pisces. bit.ly. That's all right, Dana. /missingmoney18. It is a free workshop. And you know what, guys? I encourage you to invite at least 2 or 3 of your friends. And let me tell you why. Birds of a feather flock together. If all of you think that the only way to generate revenue is through a job, then as you start shifting, you want your friends to start shifting with you. So invite them to come on this journey with you. bit.ly /missingmoney18. Oh, yeah. You know what, Ebony? It's going to be men there. And you can invite your husbands. You can invite your men friends. I always talk about women because that's my perspective. Don't get it twisted. It's a bunch of people from a bunch of different... Hey, Miss Pat, I haven't seen you forever. From a bunch of different social and economic backgrounds that go through the same thing. I just know as a woman what I go through. And guys, if you sign up and you're not able to make it, we'll send you the replay. Just make sure you listen to it so you don't miss out. So let me see what the birthday boy wants, and I'm gonna come check on y'all later.